everything was pointing me towards pneumonia, and I didn't want it to go to the hospital anyway. So I was stuck in my cold flat in Tbilisi. 2 weeks I was thinking I'm gonna die. The whole world was collapsing. What's up everybody, you're watching Hustle for Life, and it's been quite some time I didn't make any video. Believe it or not, I was mega busy. It's been some 7 months that I didn't produce anything here, so my apologies, and we're gonna change it now because time has come for me to start a new series on this channel, and I'm gonna call it the Lockdown Expert, because for the last year and a half, or since the whole pandemic really started, I've been Corona refugee or a lockdown escapee, and I think I have something to say about it. And I've seen many places how they developed over time. At some countries I was even 2 times during the last year or so, and it was always different, always something new. So let's get right into it. The first country I got stuck in during the pandemic, and where I actually started this channel, was Georgia. Some of you might have heard of it. It's absolutely beautiful place. I wish I could go back, but it's not that easy right now. We will get to it. But first of all, how the whole pandemic started there and what really happened. So supposedly some Czech ski teacher brought it from Italy to a Georgian ski resort and spread it around there. Funny enough, at the time I was also on my snowboard trip there. I was living in Tbilisi. I had one local carpenter or woodworker creating some sort of snow surf for me, and I wanted to check it out. So I was waiting for the perfect conditions. The shit started to happen. Italy was already kind of closing, and there was finally snow in Georgian mountains. So we went there. It worked amazing. It was a nice place, great ski resort, but there was probably Corona already at the time. So believe it or not, I came kind of sick from there, but I'm not sure I had Corona by any chance or standard. Everything was pointing me towards pneumonia, and I didn't want it to go to the hospital anyway. So I was stuck in my cold flat in Tbilisi. 2 weeks I was thinking I'm gonna die. The whole world was collapsing, and it wasn't a funny time. But then I got better, and obviously at that time the whole lockdown started. So Georgia closed all the restaurants, all the public transportation, locked down even the main cities, so you couldn't go anywhere. We were literally stuck. A lot of people, or a lot of local people, don't live in Tbilisi. They live in their houses in villages, and they come to Tbilisi for work. And when they closed down everything, people disappeared and the city became ghost town. Then when it reopened, that's when it got creepy, because suddenly there was a lot of people everywhere running around with masks. Until that point I was just wearing my scarf, this kind of thing for skiing or boarding. When this happened, when everybody came back from the villages and started working and everything was reopening, suddenly they were measuring temperatures with those laser guns and stuff like that. And I was thinking, man, what the fuck happened? Almost overnight, suddenly you had these security guys, like, you know, making your life terrible. So apart from lockdown not being that bad, but of course having its weird moments and whatnot, the border of Georgia was closed literally for a year, at least to get in. I managed to leave the country to Bulgaria, which was on a boat, which was the only possible way out without doing the PCR test. So now, what are conditions to get into Georgia? But the point is, or the problem is, that they require you to have a PCR test before arrival and 3 days after. There was some news about police guys demanding the use of face masks outside on the streets, but that was sort of debunked from majority of my friends that I asked that are living there. So yeah, it can be a okay place to survive a year somewhere without needing to cross the border and getting tested and all these things. But yeah, who knows, everything changes really quickly. I'll leave it here. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments, and I see you next time.